Minasan. Konnichiwa. Raymond Rowe. Raymond Rowe. Raymond Rowe. Raymond Rowe. Raymond Rowe. What can you say about this guy that hasn't been said about a machine gun? And that is to say, they're dangerous, they're made of metal, and they can kill just about anybody. I don't know if I was describing a machine gun just then or Raymond Rowe. Because after the matches I've seen him in, I'm more than positive he's made of metal. Or at least some kind of hard metal-like substance, like adamantium or something. Because there are moves that I've seen him take that, quite frankly, should break a man's back, arm, leg, leave him unable to walk in a pool of his own blood. Raymond gets up, says, "I can't believe you did that to me," and proceeds to beat the ever-loving crap out of whoever did whatever move to him. I have been front row for many of these matches, and people still say that I want to fight Ray Rowe. All of you must be out of your mind. Anyway, I know I listed him before as one of the guys I'd like to wrestle if I was a wrestler. Please keep in mind the key phrase in that is "if I was a wrestler." Please, don't forget that. Do not. Whatever you do, keep that in mind. If I was a wrestler, as Tommy, the guy who works at a call center and is currently trying to write a book, is currently writing a book. Yeah, no, I don't want to fight Ray right now. I would lose in an embarrassingly fast and terrible manner. You know, matter of fact, if it was like outside, like, you know, he's saying, you, me, let's go right now, I would probably go outside, immediately drop to my knees and beg for forgiveness. I don't even know what I would even have done to make him that mad. And all of you who have suggestions of what I would have done to make him that mad, shut up right now. Just shut up. Anyway, and I know exactly who's going to say it, and you know who's going to say it. You watching this, you know who you are. But moving past that, digressing, Ray Rowe, currently in Ring of Honor as one half of War Machine with Hansen. And like when ACH was being looked at Ring of Honor, I just said, okay, it's a matter of time before they sign him. It's just a matter of time. When ACH was, you know, getting his tryouts and everything, and I heard Ray was getting tryouts, it was the exact same reaction as the guy. I was like, oh man, lost another one, man. But it's like, it's bittersweet because it's like Ray is one of those guys who, when he's on a card, regardless of who he's facing, you want to bring your friends and say, okay, you think wrestling's fake? Watch him kick this man that he's about to wrestle. Listen for one kick. And everyone who's ever seen Ray wrestle, and if you've seen him wrestle once, you've seen him kick someone so hard that especially if he does this, if Snapmare kicks him in the back, your spine felt like it needed some adjusting, because it's like the human back was not meant to take that kind of punishment. It really was not. At no point when God created the human back, said, you know what, this should be able to stand a kick that comes with the same force as a mini car. Totally. No, we shouldn't do that. The fact that Ray can kick that hard almost breaks laws of nature in a way. Like I've compared his kicks, and this is a high praise for me. I compare his kicks to low key every single time he kicks somebody. Because to me, in wrestling, there was no one who kicked harder than Low Key. Yeah, I know many of you know him by Senshi or Caval, depending on which company he was with, but he'll always be Low Key to me. And I thought no one could ever kick like that. No one in wrestling would ever again kick like Low Key kicked. Fast forward a few years, this guy from Cleveland comes to San Antonio, named Ray Rowe. I was like, okay, I like his look. I like the mask gimmick and the hat's got going on. You know, he's straight edge. I can tell the whole thing there. And you know, when he came out, his then wife at the time, Samantha Ann, super hot. Anyway, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. This guy looks like he's got a good look. You know, let's see what this guy can do. You know, and I was, being the snarky fan, as I'm always the snarky fan, and he wrestled, and I was like, okay, all right. I like this guy. Let's see him do more stuff. And he did more stuff. And I was like, okay. All right. Think you got some. Think you got something here. And then he went on to wrestle more and more. And I saw him go from a guy who I want to learn more about to a guy whose matches I couldn't get enough of. I could, you know, it's just when he wrestles, it's gonna be a good time. Matter of fact, I'm shooting this video again. Today is the 1st of August, and I know 1st of August 2014, excuse me, and he signed for a match for Branded Outlaw Wrestling on August the 16th to wrestle ACH. It's basically Ring of Honor versus Ring of Honor and BOW. And if you are anywhere near the San Antonio area, I advise you immediately to drive down for this match. Do not miss this show. August 16th, 2014, Branded Outlaw Wrestling. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be the show to watch. And I'm going to go ahead and call it now. I'll probably have to do a review of the show. And so I hope Branded Outlaw Wrestling, I'm going to tag you guys in this video. I'm telling you right now, I'm expecting that I'll have to do a review of that show. Okay? Alright. Samantha, looking at you. Keith, you too. Brent, I forget you, Brent. Anyway, oh my god, he's going to watch this and then he's going to kill me. Oh well, I guess I had that coming for years. Anyway, I digress back to my original point once again. Ray Rowe. If you guys have only seen his work in Ring of Honor, that's good. But I've seen him wrestle in street fights and in matches against one guy who I know can wrestle as dangerous as he can, and that's Scott Summers. And if you want to see two guys who respect each other but will nearly kill one another to win a match, you will want to see Ray Rowe versus Scott Summers. They have mad respect for one another. They will cripple themselves just to beat the other. I have seen these matches close enough to know this for myself firsthand. And if you've ever seen a Ray Rowe match and you don't think this guy is a goer in the ring, then you've clearly not watched the same Ray Rowe. You've watched somebody else who used Ray Rowe's name who needs to be sued. Because if you watched the Ray Rowe match and said that he can't wrestle or he's not a goer or something like that, then I strongly advise you to choose a better quality of wrestler. I'm sorry, when I say that, that's not my opinion, it's just a fact. Ray Rowe's a great wrestler. You know, that's just, just a fact. And I think he's another guy who, like ACH, when he gets that push to be in the spotlight, you're gonna need to watch out. I'm looking forward to the day when Ring of Honor lets Ray Rowe and ACH have a feud, and one of them was world champion at the time. I'm looking forward to that day, and I firmly believe it's coming. I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, that's fine. But I firmly believe it's coming. And you have guys like Ray Rowe who are going to go out there and they're going to wrestle. They can wrestle, but then also they're going to bring like that MMA style, that hard hitting, Japan style wrestling to America. That's when you got a guy who's just who's gonna do it all. He's got the power moves, he's got the speed, he's got the agility, he's got the technical know-how. He's one of those all package guys who's so dangerous at the same time. Not because dangerous as in like he's gonna do unnecessary movements that might endanger who he's wrestling or anything like that. He's dangerous in the fact that this guy, if you wrestle him, he's going to want to win. And he will hurt you if you try to prevent him from accomplishing that mission. And he will not care. That's pretty cool, actually. So, I mean, and I've talked to guys who've wrestled Ray like after the shows, and they walk very gingerly if they've received those kicks. They're like, he kicked me in the back really hard. I've heard this. He's like, he kicks really hard. I was like, yeah, I saw that. Are you okay? No, he kicked me really hard. So Ray, you have traumatized some poor guys. I hope you're watching this because you have traumatized some poor dudes. So anyway, so Ray Rowe, man, basically to all his Ring of Honor opponents, if you're facing Ray Rowe, man, you've only got one option: run. I'm only speaking from a fan's perspective, but if you got to wrestle Ray, unless you've been doing what Hulk Hogan told you all your life and saying your prayers, eating your vitamins, you better, as Jim Russell said, get on your bicycle and head out of there. Because you go in there half cocked, you're gonna get clocked. Because Ray doesn't play around, and that is awesome to see. So Ray, you keep doing your thing, man. I am very proud of you. It has been an honor, pun intended, to be a fan of yours for all these years. And I am looking forward to how much further you will go. And I wait with eager anticipation as to what's coming next for Ray Rowe. Everyone, thank you for watching. Appreciate your time. Minasan, sayonara. Peace.